This is Ben from Compete Themes, and in this WordPress beginner tutorial, you'll learn how to install Google Analytics on WordPress. You'll start by installing the Monster Insights plugin, and then configure it to run properly on your website. When you're finished, you'll have simple reports available in your WordPress dashboard and your complete data available in your Google Analytics account. I have 3 important tips to share when you're done, but now let's get started by adding the plugin. First, log into your WordPress admin dashboard. From there, you can hover your cursor over the Plugins menu and then click the Add New link. On the next page, use the search bar at the top right to search for Monster Insights. You should see it appear as the first result. The reason I'm recommending this plugin over others is because it's easy to use, the simplified reports are useful, and the add-ons allow for more advanced Google Analytics implementations. To install the plugin, click the Install Now button, wait just a moment, and then click the Activate button. You might see a welcome screen when you activate Monster Insights on your website, but if not, you can click the Settings link here, or hover over the new Insights menu item and click the Settings link there. On the Settings page, scroll down the page and click this button to launch the Setup Wizard. This will walk you through the whole setup process, and it makes things a bit easier. Monster Insights will ask you if you have a business site, blog, or e-commerce store. Your site might be a couple of these things, but just pick the most relevant one and click Continue. Monster Insights is only going to make suggestions based on your choice, so it's not that important which one you choose. On the next page, click the Connect Monster Insights button. This is how your site gets integrated with Google Analytics. When you click the button, Monster Insights will ask you to choose one of your Google accounts. Make sure to select the same account you used to sign up with Google Analytics. If you don't see it listed, click the Use Another Account button at the bottom to sign into the right one. After you choose a Google account, you'll verify that you're giving Monster Insights access to your Google Analytics data. Click Allow, and on the next page, you'll see the Google Analytics account and view. Click the drop-down and select the right view from this list. Then click Complete Connection to finalize the integration. Monster Insights is now outputting the tracking code on every page of your website. To finish up, let's just take a quick look at the recommended settings. First, event tracking is important to leave enabled because it allows you to track download clicks on your website. And the enhanced link attribution allows you to see which links within your pages are getting clicked. That data can be very useful on sales pages. The file extensions listed here for the download tracking are probably fine as is, so you can leave them, and in the affiliate tracking section, you probably want to delete these 2 paths here unless you're already using affiliate link tracking in this way. The remaining settings are good as they are, so click Save and Continue to move on. This next page just recommends a few add-ons based on the type of site you chose at the beginning of the setup process. Click Continue and you'll get a recommendation for WP Forms on the next page. WP Forms is a good plugin too, but if you've already got a form plugin installed on your site, then just click the Skip This Step link. And with that, you're finished adding Google Analytics to WordPress. As I mentioned in the intro, I have 3 more tips that you want to keep in mind before you go. First, you won't see data show up in your reports until tomorrow, so don't worry about it staying empty for now. Google Analytics will update every day at midnight to include the previous day's data. Second, your activity on the site is not counted in your analytics as long as you're logged in. If you have other writers on your website that you don't want to influence your stats, then visit the Advanced tab and scroll down to the Permissions section. The last setting here will allow you to add other user roles like authors and contributors to block them from your data collection. My last tip is that the reports can be hidden in your dashboard using this setting in the Advanced tab. If you're overwhelmed by the complexity of Google Analytics, then you'll probably love the simple reports that Monster Insights adds to your WordPress dashboard. However, if you're already familiar with Google Analytics, then you'll probably find these reports too basic, and it might be better to just disable them entirely. That's everything you need to know about adding Google Analytics to WordPress, and if you enjoyed my tutorial, then make sure to subscribe so you can catch the next one too. If you have any questions, please post in the comments section below, and thanks so much for watching.